Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn with Arjun. Today we are going to see 3 LEDs glows using Pictoblox and the amazing Arduino UNO. So you have to watch my other video for this. I'll have a link to that in the description. So over there I'll explain the basics of Arduino UNO and we'll make one LED glow. Here we're going to make 3 LEDs glow with some timers and some multicolor LEDs. It's going to be so cool. Let's get into it. Now let's look at the parts which we have. So I have an Arduino UNO, and if you don't know what's an Arduino UNO, I have a video, my last video. There's a link in the description, and in that video I explained the Arduino UNO and all of the other parts, and we make our first project, which is glowing one LED. But in today we are going to glow 3 LEDs sequential. So the first LED will glow and then it'll turn off, and then immediately the second LED will glow, it'll turn off, and immediately the third LED it'll turn off, and then first LED, like that. So it'll go in a forever loop. So first I have the Arduino UNO, the breadboard, the 6 male to male wires, 3 LEDs, it can be any color you want, and of course 3 resistors. So let's start building. So first I have the Arduino UNO here, and I'm going to take one of my wires and put it in the ground pin. Now here the ground is basically negative, and then we connect this to this, any in the breadboard, and we take one LED. Now I'm going to take this LED and I'm going to put the positive, which is the longer one, in there. So now I won't be placing the LED here because mine is a mini breadboard and I need space for keeping the LEDs. So I'm gonna shift this all over to the edge, and if you have a mini breadboard, you can do this. So you have to do this because I think you'll run out of space. And if you have a big, humongous breadboard, you can put in the middle because it's really big. So next is the negative. So first what we do is, we did the negative already. So I think I have to take the ground out from here and put it in the 12, sorry. And then now we're taking the other one and we're putting it in the ground pin. And then we're taking this and we're putting it in the other one, which is negative. So yes, we got our first LED. Now I should not run this because of course I need a resistor. Otherwise the LED won't work if I run this. So I'm going to take one resistor and put it in the negative pin. So like that. And I'm just gonna put it over here, very, very close to each other, like that, very, very close to each other. And I'm gonna take the wire and put it right over here, and then we're gonna take this one, and now we are going to put this in the ground. So I'm taking off this and putting this one in the ground pin. So now we got one LED going. It won't blast if I run the code, and hopefully I haven't done it wrong. Yes. So next I'm gonna take this LED. Now I'm gonna do a slight change over here, not in the circuit, in the code, because this is actually a multicolor LED. So this was blue, green, red, and repeatedly like that. So when I'm running the code, I will wait for 10 seconds when this is on. So I'll show you both of the codes. So first I'm going to the LED just very near to each other. That might be awesome. And then we take this wire, the positive pin. Yeah, this is the positive. And then we take Oh, this fell. Yes, so we take the positive and we're putting it in the 11th pin, which is over here. So any kind of these pins will actually work. So next we take the ground. Now you might be a little bit confused on how we're going to do the ground, because you might be thinking there's only one ground, but there are actually 3 grounds in the Arduino UNO. And then you might thinking, if I have to go 5 LEDs, how will that do? We'll get to that. So first I'm going to take the resistor, put it here and over here, and I'm going to take another wire, put it over here. So then we take this and we put it to the ground over here. There's a ground over there. So next I have 2 more, and this is my amazing yellow LED. So we just put that thing here. Actually, I need a bit of space for the resistor, so I'll put it there. And first I'm gonna put the resistor, so one here and the other one goes right over there. And we take one pin, we plug it in here, and then we take it and put it into the other ground. So there are no more grounds right now. And we take the other one and we just put it into the positive pin. So these might be a lot of wires, and we're going to put the positive at the 10th pin right over there. So now if you want to go to 5 LEDs or even more than that, so you don't need like a lot of wire. I mean, you need wires, but you don't need these 2 grounds. So if you take one ground and you can just put it over here, and from those wires so if you just put it over here, all of these pins become ground, and then you can just take the ground from here instead of taking from here. So that's how you glow more than 5. I'll also show a demo in that. So now let's get into the amazing fun coding part. Yay! So now let's get into the coding part. So first we have to create a new Pictoblox project, and for that we just click on this button or this, then you double click over here, then you get Pictoblox. So file, new, and then we go to boards and select Arduino UNO. I've already done that. And so board, just Arduino UNO, and then you get a big list of stuff here. So first we need to connect our Arduino UNO. So we go to connect. I'm sure this will pop up when you just choose the Arduino UNO. So it's tell us to connect to serial port or Bluetooth port. We are going to do with the serial port. So device name is COM3 for me. It might be different for you, I don't know. So I just put connect, and the connect button and the COM3 might come for me because I have plugged in my USB to the Arduino. If you haven't done that, it wouldn't come. So I'm gonna close this, and first let's go to events, when flag clicked, and amazing forever. So then what do? We go to Arduino UNO and set digital pin 12, because that is my first LED, 12 to high, which is on, and wait for, let's say we can put 0.3 seconds. Just do no, and then just put slow. Yes, and now I'm gonna remove this. Now duplicate this entire thing, and we put here and just change this to 11. It's so easy. And now between the 11, as mine is a multicolor, the 11th pin, I'm gonna have a even more bigger wait time, so maybe 7. If yours is not multicolor, it's fine, you can just put 0.3. Now if we duplicate this thing and if we make it 10, because that's our pin, and here I'm gonna put it to 0.3. So this is all the code. So when we click the flag, the LED starts to glow, which is really cool. So here's the demo of the LED glowing. We are here. So I'm now gonna play. So whoop. So here's my amazing multicolor. I really like this one. So that glows, and then this one, yeah, boop boop boop. The multicolor is so cool.